Guys, I want to react to some content now. That's what's next on my script of react to something. So what do you guys want to see me react to? Just tell me. Tell me what it is you would like to see me react to, and I'll pull it up. I'll go to youtube.com. If it's on Vimeo, I'll go to vimeo.com. I don't care. I literally don't care. What's goody? I could react to that. I don't know what else I could. I'm on YouTube right here. Oh, first off, there's a new Oliver Anthony music video, so we gotta watch that.
If you struggle with brain fog.
And I do struggle with brain fog. And what I like about these commercials is, you know, they've put all the money into the product because they can't afford to even turn their camera, turn their phone to get widescreen. Okay, they're passing the savings on to you.
Difficulty concentrating or memory or mood problems, please listen to me right now. I have a doctorate in holistic nutrition and in...
She has a doctorate in holistic nutrition. Now, to be fair, it is, you know, from Earl Roberts University, but she got a minor in not having sex with black guys, so that worked out.
Increased risk of dementia, and I want to talk to you about 5 reasons.
I don't have dementia. Shut the fuck up, Goldie Hawn.
Reasons I'm taking Paleo Valley's wild caught fish roe and how you can try it today for half its normal price. Number 1 is omega-3 deficiency.
So just to clarify, this YouTube ad is selling you caviar for your brain.
Our brain is made of fat. 60% of it is fat.
I know. That's why I'm trying to lose weight by forgetting things. That's, well, I don't know about the forehead, but the 9.5 head this bitch has. Also, it just occurred to me. You know they're legit because they took a picture of the Harvard Medical School website. Ooh, I will watch the new Superman trailer after this, Scooter. I'll watch that. But yes, they took a picture of the Harvard Medical School. What else? Monday home, workout, Tracy Ann. This person has 152,000 emails in their inbox. Jesus Christ.
And up to 90,000 Americans die every single...
Oh yeah, like I was saying, the brain is so fat. So I'm trying to lose weight by just forgetting shit. I just drink until I don't know. I mean, listen, it's amateur hour to forget your address. I forget what an address is. People are like, where should I mail this? And I go, it's up here. Up here. I lose weight. And that's, you know, how you do that.
Due to omega-3 fatty acid deficiency, which can obviously negatively impact our brain. Now,
that's what, when we're screaming about like trans and how we have to get rid of trans and stuff, we're talking about trans fats, right? Lampoops has 70,000 emails. And of those, 69,000 are from me. Just going, I'm going to get to 69 soon. I'm going to get to 69 soon. And then I forgot when I got to 69. So I said, I'm going to get to 690. Then I forgot that. So I had to go to 69. I guess I could have done 6,900. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Fuck.
This is made from fish eggs. So it's a whole food form of the most important type of fat for our brain, DHA, which you can't actually get from plants. Number 2 is phospholipids.
I am a big fan of doing zero video editing, not even putting a lower third. You're writing your inner titles on Post-it notes and holding them up.
So the forms of omega-3s found in fish oil, triglyceride and ethyl ester, are less bioavailable or able to be used by our body. But the forms naturally...
Bioavailable. That's, by the way, is my status I put on my Tinder profile. You're open, you're looking, I'm bioavailable. What does that mean? It means I will not wear a condom. Just do not ask about it. You've been warned.
Occurring in fish eggs are called phospholipids and are the most bioavailable and also the most beneficial for the brain. Number 3 is whole food equals more nutrients. So omega-3 fatty acids from fish oil contain 2 omega-3s. Whereas
I don't know about omega-3, but I do want sigma-3 amino acids. They're kind of amino acids where you take them and you're like, I don't even care about being an alpha dude. I'm just going to fucking do push-ups.
As fish roe contains 4 omega-3s, including
I don't know why it makes me laugh that she's taken notes here. She's written things down. She's circled them. I kind of want to buy this now. Paleo Valley, shop 50% off. Let's watch the rest of this and we'll check that.
Known, but also very important.
It's also interesting. This is the farthest into this commercial anyone has ever gotten. So many YouTube commercials, I bet the last 30 seconds are them just like reading their social security number and then showing their butthole because like no one's going to watch it. Who cares?
Omega-3 fatty acid for the brain. It also contains B12, which is important for the brain.
Now, I haven't seen B1 through 11, so can I still get into B12? Is her head that big or is it the camera angle? Well, you know, it could be both. Could be both. You know, that's what you say. Like, I was with this bitch last night. I got some amazing dome. Really? And you go, yeah, her head, it's like the goddamn Astrodome, okay? Great joke. You're welcome. You're all welcome.
Vitamin D, choline, zinc, selenium, and on for full spectrum nutrition that your body and brain recognize and use efficiently. Number 4 is quality. So rather than being made from farmed fish or fish waste like most fish oil, this is made from wild caught fish and it's just gently freeze dried and put.
Be funny if they cut to like her catching the fish. It's just a shot, again, with her phone, vertical mode, where she just jumps into the water and comes out with a fish in her mouth. She goes, paleovalley.com, which, by the way, just redirects you to Hidden Valley. And it's for a new diet where you just eat ranch dressing.
Put into tasteless, odorless, and convenient little capsules. And number 5, no fishy taste, because you're not.
And that's on her Tinder dating profile, by the way.
Choking down fish oil, you don't have to suffer through the flavor. Again, it comes in these convenient little capsules and you don't get the fish burps afterwards. Now, since I started taking this,
is there another capsule I can get that just gives me the fish burps? That's how I let the ladies know that I eat the poon. Thank you.
I feel better than ever.
Me too, my boobs. Me
calmer,
too.
more focused, and I even feel a little less pain in my body. And they're having a really awesome buy one, get one free deal going on right now. So check it out today and stock up. There's over 200 other people who have written 4.9 star reviews. I know you're going to love it, but stock up now because I know this won't last.
Okay, well, we got through the whole thing. All right, shop now at paleovalley.com. And I don't necessarily want to try any of the fish roe, but I'm just wondering if I can get like a hoodie or something.
Lost looking for answers at work?
No, I'm not watching a Slack commercial. God damn it. How many ads are there? Oh, this is nonsense. From the desk of Dr. Autumn Smith. That's definitely her real name and not the name she strips under. FDNP, holistic nutritionist and co-founder of Paleo Valley. In 2009, Harvard researchers found that approximately 84,000 to 90,000 deaths each year are a result of consuming too few omega-3s. Then later it was discovered that these Harvard researchers were, of course, serial killers, killing people who were not getting enough omega-3s. So that's kind of a big problem. But then later they wrote for The Simpsons, and also it's not Harvard, it's Harvest researchers. So omega-3 deficiency, so it says is now the 6th leading cause of death in America. Let's actually look this up. Leading cause of death in USA. Fast stats. All right, so first they say heart disease, which is not true. Already you know they're lying to you because the actual number 1 cause of death in America is, of course, the vaccine. I didn't say which vaccine, secular humanist YouTube lawyers. Get off my back. Oh, God, that vaccine is killing so many people. We need to find a way to stop the vaccine. If there's just a way that maybe we could take a little bit of the vaccine, mix it up with some saline, and inject that into people to train their bodies how to deal with the vaccine, I think that could actually stop it. For some reason I'm getting, I think is it this little shadow from my thing right here? I'm getting a little, whoa, look at that. When I go like this, I'm too easily distracted for this. I'm too easily distracted. Is homeschooled singles real? I imagine it absolutely is real, and also probably for the best. That's probably for the best. They wouldn't make it, that's a great point. They wouldn't make a YouTube ad for it and spend upwards of dollars. Upwards of $2. They're at the point where it is probably plural dollars were spent on that ad. So number 1 is heart disease. Number 2 is cancer. Number 3 is accidents, unintentional injuries, which in a way they call this accidents to signify that the cancer and heart disease are on purpose. Everybody, were you homeschooled, Scooter? That's amazing. Will you call in later and teach me about science? I'd like to know a lot about it. Dinosaurs, fake, correct? They're not real? All right. So anyway, yes, heart disease and cancer, they get them on purpose. COVID-19, 186,552 deaths. That was the fourth highest cause of death in the United States of America. But that's because we're not, and we're probably going to do this once we get RFK Jr. in there, we're not putting ivermectin in the water. That's going to take the fluoride out. Who cares about what your teeth look like? Britain conquered the whole world. You ever see what their teeth look like? Shit. Next, we have stroke. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then chronic lower respiratory disease. So I don't actually see a lack of omega-3 acids on here, omega-3 fatty acids. And they're saying here it's the 6th leading cause of death in America. But according to the CDC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's actually chronic lower respiratory diseases, which kills 147,000 people. We didn't that much every year. Look at this. Heart disease kills the most people at 702,000. That's not even like, there's like 350 million people. And a lot of them are fucking really annoying. So, I'm not saying we should. I'm not saying people should get heart attacks, but, maybe if we had a government program where, if you post certain things on Twitter, you get unlimited Baconators for life. Maybe that sort of figures it out. Oh, hell yeah. Black Punto EXE 666. Cheap viewers on streamboo.com remove the space. So we're going to be going to that now. Streamboo.com. Is this going to get me kicked off of the internet? Grow your Twitch followers fast. Buy Twitch followers in cheap. Oh, absolutely. Hell yeah. All right. Support. Authorization. It's in Ohio. Oh, it's in Lore City, Ohio, actually, which is just right across the border from Columbuston. Lore City is where we go to determine what things in Star Wars are canon or not. So, admin at streamboo.com. So we'll be writing them an email right now. Let me go to gmail.com. Going to be writing them an email. I just heard a noise. I don't know what that was. Anyway, oh my God, look at everything I got in my email. Now we're just looking at my email account right now. Welcome to our site. If you need help, simply reply, I don't need any help. Thank you. The best perfume for each zodiac sign. Oh, the K-pop group Text. Just called Text. There should be a K-pop group called the N-Word. Just because, it doesn't mean anything over there. They don't know. Anyway, admin at streamboo.com. I would like more viewers. Howdy. Let me see. Howdy. I would like to grow my YouTube channel, which is also a Twitch channel. You might have heard of it. I am Hassan Piker. How do I do this? And do I need to send you my credit card info and social security number now or after we are done? Love you. Heart emoji. If you just write it out, it counts the same thing. Send. All right, so we'll definitely see what's going on with that a little bit later. In the meantime, let's watch this video for Slack real quick. I don't care. Don't watch it. Who gives a shit? And then we're going to talk. Then we're going to watch. This only has 4 views. Female to male detransition, where my singing voice. So it's a detransition video. They were female. Now they're going male. I kind of want to watch that instead of the Oliver Anthony video. I don't really give a shit about that. All right, let's check this one out.
My sister, she's got...
Okay, so this is a detransitioner. And the thing is, I support trans people. Okay? I think it is brave of them to defy the will of God like that. But the media wants to ignore detransitioners. It's stories where people at one point said, I would love to cut off my dick. And then later said, shit, I miss my dick. I sure do miss my dick. I'd love to take that back.
A place up north, and I wrote a song, and I wanted to share it with you, okay?
Okay, so this only has 4 views, so this does count as bullying, me watching this. I wonder if I'm going to get copyright cucked for this. Let's see what happens.
It's going to get going here.
It does sound like Linger, you're right.
In Wisconsin,
Ooh, that's a pretty song.
we are drinking Coors Light.
I thought she was going to say, we are drinking, or she or he or whatever they would like to be called. I like the sentiment. I concur. I think it's a good song. I do think she should have said I was drinking cigarettes as well. You don't just smoke them, you also drink them. Why isn't there, this is something I've said before, and I legitimately, sincerely think this is a great idea. So do not steal it from me. Do not take this idea and claim it's yours. Smoking and drinking is cool. I think there should be a perfume or candle that smells like a dive bar, like cigarettes and stale beer. Because you can get like a candle, it's like cigarettes and beer, and it's like, ooh, vanilla tobacco and whiskey oak. No. I want a goddamn candle that smells like someone dumped a Coors Light on someone's head and then threw a cigarette at them. That's what I want. This person does have more subscribers than me, so I'm allowed to make fun of them. Do we have any comments here? Wait, no. Female to male detransition. Okay, so what direction? Listen, okay. Well, that would be a little bit of flesh. Well, no, it wouldn't light them on fire if you throw the cigarette at them. The Coors Light doesn't, it would get put. That wasn't a great example. You're not wrong about that. I guess it's if they pour the Coors Light on the bar and then at some point they're just like, ashtrays are for Jews and gays, and then just put their cigarette out on the bar, and that is why I was never asked back to that Chili's to work as a bartender, which I was doing at the time. So it would be rude to ask this person this, so I'm not going to. I'm not going to comment or do any fucking thing because they're a person and I shouldn't be weird to them. But I honestly don't know what direction they were transitioning from or towards or against or whatever it is. I don't know, and I'm curious. What do you think?
Made by Kelly. We say
she identifies as a woman again. Okay, so this person was assigned female at birth, and then they decided to transition into being a man, which, and I've said this before, you can transition into being a man. That's fine. I'm not going to stop you. But you don't get to have a big dick. All right? If you're going to get the surgery and give yourself a dick, it has to be the normal size, 2.5 inches.
at Jill's house. It's really nice. Look into the sky.
So listen, I think this is a lovely song. I think this is a talented songwriter we have right here. I don't know if she should be allowed to individually walk up to small children and go, yell at your penis every night. I don't think that's good for anybody. But let's watch this Oliver Anthony video.
A lot of people ask us, what's the difference between Mudwater and mushroom coffee?
I'm always wondering that. This product is mud water. Whenever I'm drinking water, I'm like, what would make this more refreshing? Mud.
First, we are mushroom coffee. Mushroom coffee is sort of what it sounds like. Acidic, processed, powdered coffee combined with earthy mushrooms. Not the best flavor combination. Mudwater combines mushrooms with masala
kinda
chai
let this
cacao.
go.
It tastes like chai and cacao had a healthy baby. So you don't even know that there's mushroom.
All right, so Oliver Anthony, if you might remember him, he was the guy who, God, when was this? Ooh, we received 100 messages today. Nice. What, when did this happen? Was the Oliver Anthony thing earlier this year? Was that like 2 years? When the hell did that shit happen? But he had the song Richmond, North of Richmond, where he proudly stood up against the bosses, the people out there destroying this country, and homeless people who could lose some weight. That's the number one thing. If you're ever on the bus and a homeless person walks in and they go, you got it $12, I got a British jacket. You go, hey buddy, have some broccoli. So he's a singer-songwriter, and then, he was huge. He was brought up on stage at the Republican National Convention, I think, or that didn't happen, or it was a debate or something. And they didn't bring him up. They just played his song, and they were they all said, Marco Rubio, who else was there? Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, a number of other people said, whenever this occurred, they all said, hey, all of us have a shot of being the nominee. We could definitely be president. That's totally a real thing that could actually happen. And then they played his song, and then he later did a video in a car, which is one of my favorite genres of video, the car video. I should do those. My Wednesday direct emissions, they should always be in a car as I drive and scream about trafficking children or whatever. But he was in one, and he said, I don't like Republicans either, which as a moderate centrist, I got to say, you don't need to be rude to Republicans, okay? You don't need to, as a moderate centrist, you need to be open to both sides as long as both sides are Republicans. That's how that works. So after that, people kind of abandoned his ginger ass, but I guess he has another song, so let's listen to that. He was also lying? What was he lying about? I didn't follow the whole story. It was something about, he doesn't live there. He lives, Richmond. He lives in the city, and he lives in a shitty suburb. And I think he was pretending to live in the woods and hunt quail with his dog or whatever. And then it turns out he just his name isn't even Oliver Anthony. That's actually a very good point. It's actually Prince Harry right here. He's the guy who decided to get into American country music. But no, he doesn't even live in the woods. He lives next to a fucking Chili's and an Applebee's, like everybody in goddamn America now. So he's not really very rustic, but he has a lovely voice. And maybe it's about the music. Wait, why is that not up there anymore? There we go.
Lord, my head's been hurting, my back's been aching, the water's drying up, there's a war in the making, people eating bugs cause they won't eat bacon, doggone it.
Sorry, apparently I'm not streaming on Rumble right now because I need to verify that real quick, so let me get there. Okay. Ooh, Wrigley953 just joined the server. Welcome, Wrigley953. Thank you for joining us. All right. So my Rumble verification code, nobody steal this, is 759899. Okay. Validate code. Congratulations. Oh, shit. I just gave Rumble my phone number. I don't know if that was a smart move. But am I streaming on rumble.com right now? More like Crapplebee's, Lamp Boob says. Damn, dude, that's harsh. We don't need to. Damn, dude. Damn. So what was he singing about 5 seconds ago? Who cares about Rumble? Literally, who gives a shit about anything? Antarctic is melting. But as I was saying, eating bugs. He did say eating bugs. And I agree. That's actually a great point. Not enough reverb. Okay? What if instead he was like, we're eating the bugs, not bacon. Klaus Schwab wants us on a permanent vacation. And he says that we're gay and dumb. And I say he's German, so eat our nuts. It's true. Everyone is buying bugs instead of bacon at the grocery store because... Oh, wait. Wrong thing. Because you go there, you try to go buy the bacon, and it's $9 a pound. But if you buy bugs, that's only like $5 a pound. And they're full of protein, okay? So listen, when Klaus Schwab says, we just call it the bug store now. It's a great point. I go to my local grocery store. Some places it's Ralph's. Some places it's Vons. Here, it's the dog graveyard. So we go to the dog graveyard. We get all of our food, and it's mostly bugs because that's all we can afford anymore. Bugs are actually like $60 a pound. And so, by the way, there will be no further questions as to how Lamp knows what bugs are by pound. You just know things sometimes, Bugs are for rich people. When Klaus Schwab said that, "Sie will eat the bugs and sie will live in the pod," he was actually flexing on people. He was like, bugs are delicious and you get a nice pod. It's actually quite comfortable. It's actually quite nice.
Needles in the streets.
Hey, if you put a capo on the first fret, it's like, come on. You got to move up the key half step. You can't sing this a half step lower. Dork.
Folks hardly surviving, Sidewalks next to highways full of cars self-driving. The poor
A Cricket burger is like $35. Yes, but you're confused. Those aren't bugs. Those are Cricket phones. That's what they're making those burgers out of.
keep hurting, the rich keep thriving. Doggone it. But there's a little town somewhere.
Now, a big thing about Oliver Anthony's music, and you gotta write this down, he doesn't say Jews, okay? He never says that. Don't go throwing out these wild accusations.
The only thing you hear at night is that old mill humming. The only time traffic backs up is when that old sweet Norfolk.
I like all of his songs just seem to be about whatever's annoying him in any given moment. I saw a guy who was fat and the old mill makes noise. There's too much traffic. My girlfriend won't kiss me. Are self-driving cars woke or base? Depends on a couple of things. A, who made the car? And B, what ethnicity it's set to drive for. Okay? Because people don't know that. That's actually a thing in self-driving cars. You can set it to drive like a black guy, which gives it rims, or a Chinese guy, which ends this bit before it gets too racist even for this stream.
Southern trains humming.
That's true. That's true. Lampoop says this is music for not really poor people who are figuring out they're not actually. Everyone's like, oh, the middle class is dead. Yeah, well, there's still like melting pot fondue restaurant chain exists. Who's going there? Okay, if you're poor, fondue is kind of an across the board thing. If you're poor, you're eating fondue, but you don't know it's fondue. You're just putting Velveeta in the crock pot. Then if you're middle class, you're going to a melting pot fondue restaurant. And if you're super rich, the fondue is, of course, the blood of Palestinian children. He does need to make a song about the evils of walkable cities and just of walking. Why walk anywhere? I have to go around the corner. Get in your truck. Don't be a pussy.
With me and a dog, hold on it. Just me and a dog, hold on it.
He's going to pop a blood vessel. He's getting very red right there. Calm down.
Now people's crying about burning coal, but not the poor souls who's a digging it. I reckon there's been many good men in the grave trying to keep our houses lit. From down in the oil fields and the pipelines and the linemen and the coal mine.
Well, I forgot I'm supposed to be riffing this. I was kind of just vibing with it for a second there. Damn. He's got a good voice. He needs to calm down a little bit about just kind of everything. Because at no point does he mention the real problem, which is, of course, there was going to be a trans character in, I think, Star Wars, maybe. People are pretty upset for oil and coal workers. You're right. But we need to be upset about them for the right ways, which is namely that when they are on the barges, I don't know where you go to do these things, coal, oil. Do you go to the same place? Do you just start like digging into the ground just wherever you are? So, you're in your backyard, you're digging for coal and oil. When you're done, you go home and turn on Star Wars Acolyte, and there's maybe a trans person, probably, I didn't watch it, but you should be so mad about it. You should be so furious about it. They're getting you.
So we can sit at home and plug in a newfangled bullshit.
That's true. True signing is just when you list things and people. That's correct, actually. You know what? I'm gonna write an Oliver Anthony song right now. Let me plug in my guitar. We're gonna write an original Oliver Anthony song. There we are. The song, the guitar's out of tune, so you tune it on up. When your guitar's out of tune and you can't get a job and everything's angry and you stayed up too late. Nah, too far down. not bad. When your dog has bad breath and the homeless guy was a little too fat, your guitar's out of tune and you want to go to bed, but you can't because you gotta do a live stream. Everything is too expensive, and then R.M. Brown hangs up on you because he can't handle how cool you are. When everyone thinks you're lame and no one watches your stupid live stream, but you do it. Oh, you do it. And don't get me started on Uber drivers. Why you having a conversation? I don't care. I just need a ride to Dave & Buster's. Don't sit there and tell me about how life was better back in Israel or wherever the hell you're from. I don't care. Whatever happened to that show, Taxi Cab Confessions, where people would take a taxi cab and they'd blur out their faces and then it would be like, I killed a prostitute last night, it was cool. I guess what I'm saying is, bring back Taxi Cab Confessions, but maybe it's like Uber now. There you go. I just wrote an Oliver Anthony song, so that's all we really need. You're welcome. All right. I said I'd watch the Superman thing. So let's watch the trailer for the new Superman movie. Then, when Hooters has mail servers. No, that's actually cool. Does Hooters? Yeah. Hooters does have mail servers, but he better not rip you off. I think he probably will. When you go to Hooters, I need the reverb. When you go to Hooters and you want to see boobs, but you end up blowing a guy in the bathroom, that's the Jews. Oh wait, shit, I fucking said it. God damn it. Shit, I fucked up.
Shut up and sit down.